Thank you, Kevin. Wow, rebounding tonight, big part of your game. How have you had such an impact on the glass?
Well, you know, somebody's got to do the dirty work, DA. Might as well be me. And we got a lot of people pulling for us. Least we can do is give a full effort all the time.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. A fantastic game from the kid in this one.
I tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
I don't know how you're not a big fan of his game. He plays fast, aggressive, and if you let him get to the rim, he leaves nothing to chance.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Orlando, Jonathan Isaac is out there with Martin. Then it's Conley. Then it's Bamba. And it's Fournier in at shooting guard. And the Magic making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Pass to Richardson. Here's Jackson. And it's blocked by Gordon. They get it back. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Conley against Dragic. We saw Gordon making big strides in his game last season, Doris, and it started with his shooting.
Well, specifically his long-range shooting, right, Kev? Because the three started to fall, and then that opened up other scoring options for him. Boy, it really seemed to come together for this guy, a rising star in just 1 year.
With college basketball expanding the three-point arc out to FIBA range, Doris, does that set the table, you think, for the NBA to move its arc, their three-point shooting line, out as well?
I think one of the things that I would like to see, Kevin, is a more unified game across countries, right? We've talked about the NBA and basketball in particular becoming a more global game. I think one thing that I'd really love to see at the lower levels of basketball in the formative stages is young players have to play with a shot clock. Because what that forces those players to do is be three-tool players. Under duress of a shot clock, you better be able to put the ball on the deck, make a pass, or take a shot. So I think the more we can normalize a set of international rules, the better basketball is going to be long-term.
Miami's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Passes it to Magruder. Jackson down low, covered by Conley. Jackson misses. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Just put the pass in his vicinity, and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Heat have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, Steve Clifford takes over here in Orlando, and of course he is known for his frankness and his disciplined approach to the game. If you think about Clifford's teams, they rarely make unforced errors and are some of the best at minimizing their own mistakes.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Orlando Magic has struggled to find difference-making players in the draft or in free agency. Their goal is to get younger but get better at the same time. And it's difficult to do, even in the Eastern Conference, but Orlando is determined to get this right. Kevin?
And the journey continues for them and a lot of teams. D.A., thank you. And for Clifford, his job in Orlando, Doris, will be to develop the skills of his very young core.
That is correct, and he'll try to get this young group to play intelligently, minimize turnovers. You remember he once famously said the NBA isn't about winning, it's about winning in the playoffs.
Adebayo passes to Jackson. Over Gordon. Jackson misses. Magic have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Takes the 13-footer and a little luck that time, but it drops.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Back to Magruder. Jackson a screen on Gordon. Magruder kicks to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. He gets it in there. Jackson's got 49 points in the game.
Boy, we're getting to the stretch run, and this guy is not cooled off. He is not about to let this lead slip away.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. You got to like what the kid has done in this game.
Well, you wonder if with this timeout they're going to shake things up defensively, because everything they've thrown at him to this point has not worked. He's on a roll.
Wayne Zeldin's checked in for Orlando.
So a moment now to see the story on Mohamed Bamba. He's one of the standouts over the last month. 11th in blocks. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And trying to muscle up shots against him is tough. His body type makes it supremely difficult. Just a dominant rim protector all season. It's Jackson with the drive. Good, he hits again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Well, guys, his scoring has been maybe the biggest factor in building this lead, and he's got plenty of energy left.
Outside Conley, down low. Bamba's shot is off.
Yeah, that's just a missed opportunity. Something there just a little off.
Yeah, simply a little bit careless, I think. Can't just throw it up there. You have to time these alley-oops perfectly. Woo, with a player this hot, I don't see their lead going anywhere.
Isaac's checked in for Gordon. The Heat have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And Goran Dragic, a slippery lefty out of Slovenia.
At his peak, a phenomenal offensive player. He doesn't hit that peak every season, though. And now in his 30s, we'll see how long he can extend his prime.
Conley against Dragic. There's a good screen. There's the pass to Zeldin. Pass to Isaac. Can they get it? No good on the shot. Now the Heat take it the other way. Dragic, the pass to Jackson. Back to Dragic. Dragic off the pick from Jackson. Dragic dishes to Jackson. And it's blocked.
The main thing you get with Bamba, defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint.
Yep, that one goes.
Exactly the shot they were looking for on that possession. The easy one down low.
Jackson kicks to Richardson. Back to Jackson. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Good, Zach.
Bamba's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Fires from 18. Orlando gets it back. Here's Conley. They had a number of cracks in it, but came away empty-handed.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws
Good.
now for him. And now that we have a chance,
Motherfucking tree just fucking fell over my fucking yard, bro.
For real? Damn, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
That shit came close as fuck to my car.
Damn, bro. That's crazy.
Fuck the apartment, nigga. Fuck the apartment. What the fuck happened to my car? Don't hit my car.